This is the Varla Eagle 1 two-wheel drive, full suspension, electric scooter that is supposed to be capable of 40 miles per hour, and I'm going to be testing it out in this video, but first, let's take a closer look. Starting at the top here on the handlebars, they did one of the coolest things I've seen out of the box, for me anyway. They set the brakes up moto style, meaning the front brake is on the right, the rear brake is on the left, but the throttle is above the front brake, and you use your index finger on it. So that's going to take some getting used to. Might have to run my middle finger on the front brake. To turn it on, we have a key here along with a power button and a mode button to select your gear 1 through 3. And then on this side, we have a switch for eco and turbo mode along with one for single and dual motors. The grips are a little bit strange in that there's a big hole in them. I probably wouldn't want them on a bicycle, but for a scooter, it'll probably work just fine, I guess. The brakes actually feel pretty solid and pretty strong. They are hydraulic, so that's a nice touch, but I've never heard of this brand, Makuta, or something like that. Just jumping on it real quick here. The suspension actually feels pretty decent for what it is. Seems pretty fitting for a scooter anyway, but I'll be putting that to the test later on. I do like how wide the deck is here. Seems like you could ride it straight on or sideways, depending on your preference. It came with 3 different grip tape options in case you want to switch it out for another look. This piece here seems pretty solid as well, so I think you'll be able to stand on that to do wheelies. It has dual 1000 watt hub motors along with a 52 volt battery, and it comes with 1 charger, but if you want to cut your charge time in half, you can buy a second charger and plug it into the second charging port. It has an IP54 waterproof rating, meaning it can handle some splashes so you don't have to worry about going through puddles or getting a little bit wet. It does have a pretty strong brake light, so it's nice to know you'll be seen on the road, and it also has a headlight, which I haven't tested out yet in the dark, but I'll be finding out how bright that really is. Assembly out of the box was very easy. I just had to raise the stem, tighten that down, and then put the handlebars on and tighten up the components. I did have a little issue getting the throttle tight enough, and the rear brake was rubbing, but a quick adjustment of that, and it was ready to go. All right, enough talk. It's time to ride this thing. All right, I made a couple changes after riding it around in the house a little bit. I removed the rear brake sensor for better wheelies so the motor doesn't shut off when you grab the rear brake, and I bumped the acceleration up to 5. I'm gonna test it out on the street. Acceleration still isn't crazy, but it does get up to speed pretty quick. Whoa, just bumped it into two-wheel drive mode. A lot quicker acceleration now. Oh yeah, there's 20 miles an hour right there. I don't really want to go faster than 20 though. Now the true test is wheelies. Oh, that front-wheel drive should help, but kind of makes a little notchy off the bottom end there. There we go. Whoa, really pulls the front end around when you got front wheel drive. Gotta be a bit smoother. Okay, the front wheel drive is a little bit much for wheelies and slow speeds, I feel like. Oh, wheelies are still tough. I'm definitely struggling with the index finger throttle. Oh, we can get some back tire hops going, I bet. Oh yeah. The throttle lever is so high too that when you pull up for a wheelie, it's even higher. Yeah, I need to adjust that. Just don't have a lot of room to move. There we go. That'll help. Need to get that circle wheelie. Oh, so close. So it felt like I lost some rear brake power, and it's engaging a little bit closer to my finger now. So maybe hold off on the circle wheelie, try the front brake now. Oh yeah. That is super weird to do with my middle finger, but it works. I think it's your turn now.
So I've only rode this in the house just like Pat, so it's my first time on this thing on the streets. Whoa, and it's got fast takeoff. I'm a little nervous about the throttle because of the finger. I'm used to having that on the grip. I don't know so much about this throttle. It's a little weird for me.
Are you ready for turbo mode?
Oh, I don't know. It's a little freaky.
I think so. Bump up the pace here.
Oh gosh, I'm a little scared of it. Whoa, holy cow. All right. Ah! Holy, I got that at 17. So I have to show you this. I'm someone with small hands. And you can see the reach here. It's a little hard for me. I keep hitting my finger. I'm trying to reach for the brake. So people with smaller hands might have a little bit of a difficulty reaching.
Ready for two-wheel drive mode?
I guess.
See?
Gosh! This thing! Ah! This thing scares me. Oh gosh! Is this scary? Just like the power, it's just like automatic, it just goes. All right, I'm already feeling something here. So in two-wheel drive mode, I feel the bars feel a little bit more jerky. And again, being a shorter person, this scooter is almost taller than me, and I'm 5'4". It is fun. Just a little tricky for a shorter person.
Ready for the skate park?
Oh my gosh. I don't know.
All right, we're at the skate park. I guess it's time to see if this thing can jump. Whoa! Oh yeah. Nice berm here too. Do another big roller. Some pretty cool offset rollers right here. Try to pivot on this. Oh, that's goofy. Wheelie back. Oh yeah. Got a pretty mellow bowl here. I think I can drop in. Oh yeah, there we go. Cruise the bowl. Yeah, quite smooth in here. And you don't even have to be good at pumping because you have a throttle. And you can just cruise all the way around. See if I can jump out of it. Oh, might have bottomed out the suspension on that one. It was a little harsh on the landing. Gotta hit the big gap jump here. Oh, no problem. Here's a good test. Oh, backwards nose wheelie can happen. Okay, that's gonna be hard. Oh, it's there. That is so goofy, using my middle finger on that. A little shaky, but does the trick. Well, that fakie was fun. Here's another good looking one. Skinny. Oh. How about down the steps? Wheelie. Nope. Oh, okay. Down the steps again in a wheelie. Oh, look at that. So you can really feel the flex and play in the, whatever you want to call this area. It really moves back and forth a lot. Has me pretty worried. I don't want it to break, but I still want to have fun, so I gotta push it a little bit, I guess. It's kind of like more suspension as long as it doesn't snap. Okay, I don't know how this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try to ride up these steps. Maybe need dual motors for this. Oh, there's the power. Whoa! Okay, it'll work, but not like that. I think I can kind of just ride up them. Oh, oh, yeah. See? This park is awesome for this thing. Oh, need some more power. I want to wheelie across that one. Oh, buttery. Really test my wheelies here. Oh, possible. Oh. Nailed it. Right into the berm. Really brings out the best in your style when you ride this thing. This is actually a lot of fun on here. It feels super goofy, but this park is set up pretty well for it. I think it's Hannah's turn now.
Oh, this throttle figure, I'm just not used to it. So weird.
Just gotta adapt.
It's hard. My finger can barely reach the brake. It feels fun. It's just weird feeling. It's really smooth, actually. Really just fun. Like Pat said, you don't really have to pump. Oh, that is really weird. That feels really weird.
Need a little more speed there.
Yeah. Don't want to really jump it though. Oh gosh. What about?
Oh, taking the high route.
Ah. I got a little bell. That was pretty fun. It's rides pretty smooth, but like Pat said, feels a little unstable up here. I think if the bar, or whatever you want to call this, the post, was a little bit shorter, might be a little bit more durable.
All right, that was a pretty good time scooting at the skate park. Definitely more fun than I expected, and it held up well enough for the most part, but I'm going to save my final thoughts on this scooter for the next video, as well as the off-road riding. We're going to do that later. For now, I gotta go get that circle wheelie done.